This is a special presentation. Welcome to the Inside Track, presented by Red Shores. Here is your host, Kurt Hughes.
How do you decide on pedigrees and that kind of thing when you're breeding?
You know, Dad had stood studs for years, and we didn't get really involved in all these 2x3 crosses and stuff. It was kind of, you looked at the mare and what her faults were, and you looked at a stud to see if he could cross them out more or less. And I still find myself doing that. If the broodmare home tends to be toe off a little bit, I'll look for a stud that's a lot straighter. Or if the mare's a little hot, well, you'll look for kind of an easy-going, laid-back horse and hope you get somewhere in the middle. And I tend to go that way more than on pure pedigree. I go more on the nature and the soundness or the ability of the horse.
Oh, wow, cool. Because you've had a ton of success doing it over the years with Island Tradition and all the West River horses you've had.
Yeah,
Diesel, Exotic.
And ironically, I think you're going to key up a little mare here after a while as our feature race, West River Amber, and she's the 5th generation off that line that we've had on the farm, and her future will be in the broodmare barn too, and that'll be kind of cool because when the 6th generation hits the track, I don't know if there's a whole lot of farms can say that they've kept that many.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Her well, I don't know what you'd call it, great whatever. Grandmother came, Dad bought her in Ohio, and her first offspring was West River Kelsa, who was a filly as a foal that he gave to me, and her offspring right down through the years, Kelsa produced West River Diesel, and Isabel, the mother of Rosie, is a full sister to Diesel, and Rosie's the mother of Amber, they basically kept us in mortgage payments and trucks.
Yeah. Amber's been a great mare for you.
If everybody could have an Amber, everybody would be in this business because she's just the perfect little horse. Her manners are impeccable. She's honest. She just, every night you put the bridle on her to race, she gives you 100%.
Yeah, and after you get your yearlings home and break them to the car, what does your training entail from November to June?
We still train, the old-fashioned way. I put an awful lot of time and miles into them. Kenny takes great pride, and he keeps the track good for me, and we do everything at home until qualifying day, which is a testament to his skill and maintenance off the track in bad weather. And it just seems like we haven't changed our methods. In my lifetime, we put a lot of jog miles, a lot of training miles, and if I always figured, and I was always taught, if they can't stand the training, they'll not stand the racing. So we'll weed them out early.
That's for sure. And now you've selected a race from 2016 in the Atlantic Breeders' Crown with West River Amber. And why that race?
Well, I guess because she's kind of was our pride and joy. She's just the family's been around as long as my family's been around, and my daughter Haley Shepherd is part owner of her, and at the time Haley was in Scotland studying physiotherapy, and she was missing being home and being able to see the little mare race, and I'm pretty sure her roommates were a little bit worried about her sanity when every time this little mare would race, because she'd set the laptop up and be just cheering and hollering, and they'd be thinking, like, what is with that girl? But anyway, she lives and breathes Amber, and she's pretty well rewarded because she's put $100,000 in her purse account.
Yeah, and I believe she was a bit of a long shot in
she
that
was,
race too,
yeah.
15-1 or something like
that.
Yeah, it was a big win for her. And so thank you for doing this, and all the best in 2019, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Kurt.
So here's Clare MacDonald driving West River Amber in the 2016 Atlantic Breeders' Crown.
7th is Glory Jean, and the trailer, How Max Canasta, 29 seconds flat was the quarter mile. One straight back to 8 as they round the turn, going to the 3/8, led by West River Amber. In the 2-hole, All About Maddie, South Sassy continuing 3rd. 4th along the rail is How Max Feisty, then in 5th. That's Scarlet Safari. On the rail, 6 is Every Time. 7th is Glory Jean, and How Max Canasta is the trailer. They move over to the opening half mile in 59 and 1 on the front end. West River Amber. Here is Southfield. Sassy now 2nd. 3rd at the rail, All About Maddie. 4th on the outside, How Max Feisty. every time has fifth. Scarlet Safari 6. Then at the back, Glory Jean and Halmac Canasta. Quarter of a mile now. West River Amber is still there. All About Maddie reclaiming second. Southfield Sassy starting to backpedal third. Up the inside is Every Time. 3 high. Halmac Feisty is coming. Homeward bound off at 3/4 and 1:28 and 2. West River Amber trying to go all the way. All About Maddie is second. Halmac Feisty coming late on the wire next. West River Amber needs it and finds it. All About Maddie was coming right with her. There will be a win photo. 1:58 and 4.
Well, here's the slow-mo here for race number 13, Atlantic Breeders' Crown Final. 3-year-old fillies, they went for 22,000. West River Amber demanded the front here for Clare MacDonald this afternoon and got it. 29, 59 and 1, 128 and 2. All About Maddie busted the gate here and was sat in the 2-hole the whole way and made a late challenge here. But it looks like the 3 West River Amber on the tote board now, put up as the winner, is going to hang on as they battle down the stretch here. The 3 trying to hold off the 7 All About Maddie, and they're going to get it done. Is West River Amber and Clare MacDonald. They'll win. All About Maddie race out of the 7-hole will be second, and third is Every Time. So we're looking at a 3 for the win here this afternoon for Clare MacDonald. 7 second, and 8 is third. 3, 7, 8 in the 13th.
Here's the official results now in the 13th. Halmac Canasta Safari was 8th. West River Amber, the race winner. Southfield Sassy, 5th. Halmac Feisty, 4th. Glory Jean was 7th. All About Maddie finished 2nd. Every Time, 3rd. 29, 59 and 1. 128.
This has been a special presentation. The Inside Track was presented by Red Shores.